want to do? I've been waiting for years and years to do this. We're going to go over there real quick. I might even make it its own video. I want to go... I got to show you this. I got to show myself this spot I've been staring at from the road for so long. I just got to know what it is. This is really weird. Like, this is like somewhere someone might have driven like from Denver to come to. And I live a mile from it. And I have never pulled in the driveway. I have never been right here. And we're going to walk out there. Because you guys, it's really good. It's something I've been aware of. I watch it every single day. Like, I look over here. And you can see that it's just been all done before our eyes. I don't think that things are visible here. Like, even at night, you might not see it. So we're going to go to this amazing patch, what looks like one, and just check it out. Hopefully it's not disappointing. So right in public on state-owned land, right there is one of their spots. It's like seats right there. They have a leaning trident on the ground. They put sticks. They lean them every day. There's like a new stick leaning there. If you read that spot, you'll see it very quickly. That's how they do it, right in front, right in the middle of everyone. They'll be right there. Now, this is all owned by, except for this is still the state, but everything surrounding it is leased by this farmer who I have met. They're the cows that come up to my fence. So we're gonna go over there. Let's go. This should be good. Just give you an idea. I'm telling you, it's the others. I'm as bewildered, well, not as, but just as confused as the first day I started finding these guys with why. And, you know, the only thing I come up with is there's a structure over in that corner. There's a break there that's them. These old, like, I call them like privets, like type trees. These little tiny guys, like, I can't figure it out, you know, it's almost like where cartoons come from. You know, it seems like nothing has been made up, you know, in the world. There's not that much myth. It's actually all comes from some sort of truth. And when I say all, I mean like everything. I mean, right down to like vampires, you know. Look, there's something going on over in that patch. So let's go check that out. This is quite monitored by remote cameras. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I wonder why. Because this area is so active with these guys. It's really interesting. And I think this is one of the main places where they're right there where the state comes in as well. Look at this, you guys. I saw this from way back and I wanted to wait. This is them. These guys did this. You guys, look at this. I told you look, I think what it comes down to is it's very simple. We expect it to fall into some kind of common sense or logic when whatever they're doing is just completely not that. So whatever they're doing is just completely different than what we might think it is. Do you guys see that? No, they don't see, Mark. Look at that. Sorry. There's even like strange rocks in there as well. That is not something a human did. I promise. I got a rock on top of a boulder. You guys, you know what's amazing about this is I live right over there. And I've never been here. And I do this. I'm very suspicious of that rock, especially after finding that teepee. The amazing thing is I have permission on all. So This borders private property. In fact, the fence is right there. And I have permission to use all of it. Oh, I see why. That patch is all by itself. I thought it was like here and you could walk right up to it, but it's not. It's on the private property. Of course it is, right? Got lots of dirt here too. So I would just keep in mind, like when you're dealing with these things, it's that patch right there. So the good news is I have permission to be on this property. So, I mean, they might check, he might check me if like he saw me over here, but as soon as he knew who I was, it'd be okay. Like just recently, gave me permission. Look at that old tree. I'm telling you, there's something to the old trees. I go to their spots in the forest, and even with the amazing trees everywhere, they always decorate the oldest tree there. Yes, I'm telling you, this is all a spot right here. I'll turn it back on when I get there. Hold on, I have these new gloves on, so I gotta, hold on. This is a spot. Look at this, you guys. I mean, you guys, I sit right there at the road and see these amazing street leaners and like teepees, and there is so much disturbance here. And then look, this is why I'm here. I just had to see. I'm here because I wanted this to be a video, but I'm also here for myself. This is a little spot. It's all disturbed. The ducks, there's ducks in the pond. What do I hear? I thought I was hearing like an electric fence. We gotta get in here. It's chilly today, you guys. It's I mean, it's not. It's like 40 or in the 40s already, but it's, oh shit. These are my really good Obermeyers. Hold on. I just think I ripped them. Look, it's a trident. This is a spot right here. Climpy. I'm always suspicious. I go into places like this in the forest, and it's always used. Like I find seats in there. Is anyone here now? I don't think so. Look at that. You guys, this is a trident. This right here is just one big trident. Look, it's on trail. Look, it's just all structures, you guys. I've been staring at this for years and years every day and never came here. The white one's a trident too. It's unbelievable. This is being used every single day, you guys. Even like yesterday. This is going to be the video. I'm going to put more in this video, but I'm not going to make it longer than it has to be. Let's look at a couple of these other patches too. The fact that I found that teepee, like that pile of sticks, you guys, that was so unique back there in between the trees. The state would never do that. They would have chipped it or picked it up. They don't put them like that. It was never happened. It's never going to. This is something people dream of. I used to get paid to pick up these sticks. My company did. The last thing my guys would ever do is make the most unique pile of sticks you've ever seen in your life with the most unique sticks you've ever seen in the most unique, predictable place ever, which is someplace they always do it. their X. I can't believe it. What a spot. I do believe it because I've always known it. I just don't understand it. I couldn't give you any more insight on this spot. Oh my God, look at it. It's all dirt. Here it is where you can't be seen. Look, here's the one place you can't be seen. It's all dirt. Look at that. Yes, no one comes over here. This is private property. Oh, if only he... Sorry, I'm having memory issues. You guys check this out. This is really good. This is all them, you guys. To see it disturbed like this is really surprising. I didn't think it would see it like as good as the spot is. You guys, it's another leaning trident. They just do it. It's all hidden in plain sight. Here's their structures. It's field gold. Here's their spot. There's an inside in there. There's a seat right there. They've been walking and hanging around here since the beginning of time, you guys. You got to see. I'll try to film it if I still have my memories. I'm on the last minute here. But I'll show you what this looks like from the road. It's unbelievable. And I think even then they're trying to keep it discreet. You guys, look at that. Like, I shake my head. I see it. You got to see it from the road. Like the way all this looks in one shot. I'm just like, every day I just shake my head. I'm just like, oh, I just can't. That's why I stay here. I'm supposed to be here. They want me here. Believe me, guys, they've told me, okay? They want me here showing you this. They're not allowed to come out. The government would be here in 2 seconds. There's all kinds of complicated explanations to things that you couldn't possibly think of because it's not your life. You don't get how complicated everything really is. They want you to see this. They know they're going to grab the people that are meant for this. The others are meant for nothing. Okay, they're going to not enjoy. This is my opinion. Not enjoy their life once their life is over. It's going to be a terrible. Like the person that was chasing money their whole life and was so proud of their new Tesla. These are the people that failed. Trust me on this when I tell you. Succeeding in this life is not having a lot of money. This was the biggest mistake you've ever made. X. I'm not saying you shouldn't have money and enjoy it, but I'm saying if it was your focus, I mean, you have to be honest, which is most people. X. Look at this spot. There's some little spot there, right? Because they're little. And then look. How could that be? There's all kinds of stuff in the middle. That's amazing to me. This is a spot out in the middle of nowhere. That just happens. That's an upside down trident. Now we're seeing it, in winter conditions. Luckily, there's no snow. It melts here pretty fast here. There will be soon. You can see it's been here. But let's just go to this patch over here and see if there's anything fishy. Something's going on in there. Look, check this out. This is really good video, you guys. So they've been coming out. Someone walked out of there, right? Check this out. There's an X right there. A made one with the third. Make no mistakes, okay? Because I don't. Look at the other spot. There's a little stream, too. Someone's been jumping across and running out of here many different times. Look at that. You can see where someone's coming across. Oh shit. How could that become like that? Only one way. Look if there's like an inside in there. Look, it's like a cave of trees. I'm really surprised to see something walking across so many times. Right there. There's a house right there. Might even be that guy's property. Look in the corner of the property, you guys. It's the wood they love. It's all conditioned and like on the way to petrification. That one's just leaning in there. This property might be that guy's. I'm not sure. If it's that guy's, I gotta be careful because I'm sure he can't see me, but he wouldn't want me here. And this is the corner of his property. I have permission to be on all the other property. I think this is the same. I don't think that guy owns this. Taking my chances. Look how everything is a structure. Remember, nothing will be up in the ground. You guys, this is all flat. Look, it should look like this. It's all been flattened out. There's even underneath. It's done discreet, like you're not supposed to be blown away by this. But just take it from me, it's all legit. Look, it's all done the best it can be done, so a regular person wouldn't notice. You know how they do it? So a regular look at that. So a regular person would say, honey, doesn't that look weird to you? They avoid that. So this just to anyone else, remember, they're not thinking like that. We as humans have to be focused on anything to see it or understand it. It just won't pop up in front of you typically. It's another thing people just don't realize about themselves. They don't realize that they can barely hear and barely see. What do you mean, Mark? I see everything. No, you don't. You hardly see. You see seven colors. That's one of the answers to this earth. And the camera is, I think, just a little bit better, but it's not leaps and bounds better either. But it can see things that our eyes can't. Look, you see that, you guys? That's a path. All the time, walking out of there. I'm not kidding. You can really tell because now, this time of year, it's those patches. Like you'd never know walking by. You'd never know if you didn't do this. Up and over too. So over here, you guys ever see that when it was to Magic Carpet Ride? The UFO was out here doing all kinds of stuff at night. So right out there, it goes forever out there. It just becomes that, and it just never stops. And they do all kinds of testing out there, and you can see it just about any night you want. Any clear night, you can just look out there and you'll see them out there. It's fascinating just around here. I'd say it's a real boring life. If I didn't do what I did, I would have had to get out of here because I'm doing something very special, you guys. That's the only way I can just be here alone. Take one more look at that. Over here, if we can. That's how I got there. It's that obvious. All marked with some trident. It's because it's always been there. We came in and messed it up. X's. It's an X. I wonder where we got that from. I'm like, something funny, Mark. I would like you guys to enjoy a stream. Is anyone enjoying this? Look, footprints. So, just trust me when I tell you guys, and they have it, look, in front of there, I forgot to show you. In front of there's a perfect blind. So they just take one tree, they lean it like that out here. It just literally, it couldn't be any more in line. And then out here, that one comes out. And then, of course, there's a structure in the corner, of course. And I notice new leaning tridents all the time on the trees out by the road. But here's the big question. Mark, how come there's no reported? You'll never see these guys. That's my opinion. It'll never happen. Can you absolutely 100% anytime they wanted to let you see them? Absolutely. But these are the guys that are designated to live in places like this. They have these others here for a reason, because they will not be detected and they will not be caught. Now, it does happen, but it's very rare, and it's usually on someone's property. So someone lives near a place like this, like their house is right there, and then things happen, of course, at nighttime, because they know you, they know they're not worried about you and stuff like that. So like weird, strange things goings on could happen throughout your life. Now, this happens to more people than you could ever imagine. Tens and tens and tens of millions of people experience this every single day. What do they think it is? Ghosts. Okay. I'm the one, Colorado Bigfoot, who through them proved for a fact that there is no such thing as ghosts. Okay. Your ghost story is real. So no one's discrediting your story that you have when you were a kid. It's completely real. In fact, I'm making it more real. The dead do not, they told me, they got mad, they got like abrupt with me, not mad, but abrupt. It said the dead do not interact with the living. Almost like everyone should know this. You guys watched the videos this year. I'll show you another shot of that in a second. You'd see that I explained to you how they're coming in and out. It's all done on ley lines. And their structures are always in a line. So no matter what, when you find their place, go look in a straight line. You'll see it's a ley line. You can make a straight line any which way, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actual ley lines. And if you drew a straight line out of that world right there, that's what it looks like from here. I've shown it to you years ago like that, and it's just becoming more blatant. So is that, which is another seat right there. Look how they can just, even here you can see how funky it is. It's a huge made spot right there, and it's on one of their ley lines, which means they can just appear there, and they can just appear there. They can just come out there. So when you find these spots, that's what they are. It's where they're, I know, it's hard. Yeah, I just want to point something out loud, like I was thinking out loud. See this big giant boulder? It's got incredible leaning rocks on it. I should have started filming. You might just get them at the bottom left there. They have snow on them, right? And it used to be something, it might be still, but I don't think so anymore. Like since the road was here. Like if you go back in the forest there's more boulders. They're all small. Sorry about this. Hold on a second. I'm trying not to slide, and my phone's broken. Hold on. Come on, man. Give me some slack. All right. Really struggling with a broken screen. They don't see. There's more. They don't use that anymore. They always use them. If that boulder was deep in the forest, it would have things all over it, and it'd be being used. But if you go back up in there's giant boulders, not as big as that, but like the one behind it, and they're all decorated and used and walked around. I showed you some just recently. I liked that video. I really liked it when I walked down that path. Did you guys see that? I thought that if you guys could only knew where I was really taking you. If you only knew what I'm really doing here. If you only knew. If you weren't just walking around trying to be entertained, and you were here using your life for something. And that something could just simply be real knowledge. Gotta be careful because of this. I missed the good stuff. Gives you an idea of just how insane. You guys, there's caves up there that are made. I mean, these are, you gotta see, they're like establishments. I don't know what else to call them. Like, I see them every time I come through here. I see something that I have never seen before. I'm like, how did you never see that before? And it just happened to me like at least 3 times already. I've been going kind of slow I was behind a tractor trailer, like not passing them on purpose, just so I could go slow, so I could just look. Anyway, there you go. There's the canyon. Remember the whole time, because I want to take you to where I got to do it right away as I got there. Ooh, they've been active right there, like today. Look, this is one of their spots. I've shown it to you once. Right there. Look how active it is. That's all footprints, right there. Nothing. If it was deer or something, it would be all dug up. It's all flat and used. And look, there's like piles of dirt right there. And big structures up in the back. It's always been like another spot. You can see it. I'm telling you guys, you'll never see better. So that's why I'm here. It's got nothing to do with, well, I mean, a little bit to do with me now, but it's really here. I've told all of you guys. If any one of you just did what I did, like, you wouldn't do it. But if you had, you'd be like, just committed yourself out here and just to be alone for the rest of your life with them, you would be better at this than I would. There is no doubt in my mind. At least is presenting it to other people. Here's their map. Let me show you how important. There's many of them up there, but this is the one missing one. And I film them right on it all the time. That's what I want. I just want to have the camera as I film them. And then we'll zoom on their rock that they shipped from Mars. So that's their mound, and they'll be. Unfortunately, I don't have a view of it. Right down in there a lot. Is it lower? I think it's a little bit lower. Right, like in the middle of the winter, you guys. I'll show you a Bigfoot like right there, like 10 of them. I've shown you all of them. Remember, it's not just one. I'll show you 10. Where's the pareidolia now? if think about how stupid human beings are. If it was pareidolia, then it would be there right now. I'd be like, there's the Bigfoot. Not 12 of them. You see the mound? Do you see how it's just abnormal? It's abnormal. I get that from Young Frankenstein. I'll never forget when the guy said, did he say abnormal? Unsubscribed. I was like, thank God you're gone. Look at the rock, you guys. I haven't done this in 3 years. They brought that here. Look at it. I mean, look, clear. I need you to empty everything you think you know. Do it for fun. You know nothing, so there's no reason to think it, okay? People get so offended. They cannot take it. You don't know anything. You know information that's not plausible in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't help you in any way. You'll use none of the information you have to go have a fun day. It won't happen. How could that grass be around that rock? I've never seen it quite like that before. See how it's been put together? A lot of people think it's been glued together. Yeah, Lisa like colors it with certain colors. See how there's like eyes on the right side? See, like that's pareidolia. Like if you can make Bigfoots out of those bushes or that grass right there. Yeah, see, look, there's a Bigfoot right there. See him? Pareidolia. It'll always be there. Not 12 Bigfoots. The only thing that'll always be there is the ignorance of human beings. That we will always have. Why? Because you have a bunch of human beings that were meant to do great things that are walking around selling dime bags instead of doing what they were meant to do, which has been stolen from them. So they'll never, ever know what it was because the world only provided with them with certain information. And so now this guy who's smarter than you are is going to prison for murder because someone tried to steal his dime bags and he had to kill him. But meanwhile, if he was in a different genre, he might have been the best in the world and the most praised individual on earth. It's all in what you know.